Hello everybody, today on Car Comparison we're going to be looking at the Meriwether Mesa that is shown on the screen right now. The Mesa right now is equipped with off-road tires and the overhead spotlights as well as the regular headlights. It's equipped with an EMS level 2 engine. The next vehicle is a Sandking XL. This is another off-road vehicle. It's also equipped with a EMS level 2 engine and off-road tires. The suspension and everything is regular. It's the default suspension. So we're going to go and get into some tests right now. So starting off is the Mesa with the speed test. It gets through this airstrip in 25 seconds. It has pretty good acceleration. The top speed is around 100 miles an hour. And I kind of forgot to put on the brakes there. Okay, next is the Sandking. It has an okay acceleration. It made it through this airstrip in about 24 seconds. The top speed is a little bit less than the Mesa, so the Mesa is better for going faster and acceleration. Next, we have the brake test. The Mesa, after it gets up to speed, has the brake test with 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. After it finally gets up to speed, 2.5 seconds. Now, the Sandking comes in with the brake time of 2 seconds after this gets up to speed. The Sandking XL definitely has a harder time getting up to speed just due to its size. So that has a brake time of 2 seconds. Next, we have the customization options. The Mesa has pretty good customization options. It definitely doesn't have as much as the Sandking, just because it already comes with the bumpers and the like steps and everything. The only thing that you can customize is really the tires and the color and just that kind of default stuff. It has a sell price, which is about to be shown right now, of about 65,000, but you can buy it for 87,000. You can add turbocharge and everything that you can on a normal car. And next, here's this customization for the Sandking. It has a little bit more customization options, just because right now it's showing the bumpers and the fenders, wherever you want to call it. You can also customize the hood and these bars at the back, the roll bars. You can also get the bed cap. You can also customize the engine just as much as you can customize it on the Mesa. Fuel tank at the bottom. I wouldn't use this fuel tank for off-roading because it takes away too much of the clearance that you would need for rocks. Lights and everything are the same kind of ground lights. The roof, you can add like a little visor right there on the top of the roof. The sell price is about 18,000. So that it's less than the Mesa, but it's way easier to get. And everything else is pretty much the same. Now we have the off-road test of the Mesa. You can see it's having some trouble. It's struggling to really get up that hill. I have to go down and try it again on not a steep part. The Mesa doesn't have as much horsepower to get it up the hill, but it struggles a little bit, and I think I was thinking that I was going to fall, but I made it up this part. After you finally get it up, the steepest part of the hill, it you can ride the peak of the hill for a while, and it picks up good speed. It does slip pretty easily. I almost lose it a couple times. It's good because it's not as wide or long as the Sand King, so you can fit in the tighter spaces or between rocks easier. You can see I try to take it slow right here on this ramp because I just didn't want to end up falling down the mountain. You will find if the slope is steep enough that it will start sliding or stop like it is right now in the video right here. But after you just give it a little time, it's good to go again. With this test, it was pretty challenging at this part because this is one of the steepest parts of the mountain. This part that I'm on right now with the Mesa. So I do have to back up a little bit here just to try to, get around the steepest part. The one thing that I do like about the Mesa over the Sand King is the spotlights right there. You can see them. If you turn your brights on the Mesa, you can turn on those spotlights, and all four of them do light up. They're really great for going in the desert or down the mountain. You can definitely see a lot better. Right here, it's kind of, if you do start to lose like your traction, you can just kind of move your front end of the car and then hopefully get back onto your path. But for climbing mountains and steep slopes, the Mesa isn't very good because it is low in the front and just all around because it's look kind of like a Jeep. So it's low, so you don't have that clearance like you do with the Sand King. But you can see here that I did make it to the top right here in one piece, so that's good. So yeah, now we have the off-road of the Sand King. It also has a little bit of trouble climbing up this hill, but it's the same path that I took the Mesa on, and it climbs right up that hill like no problem. Off-road, the speed is definitely a lot better. Since it's wider, you also have to worry about slipping off the hill, or if you take a corner too sharp, you have to worry about that. So yeah, the overall speed is good, and going up a hill, it's very hard to try to get stuck with the Sand King. You can see in this video right here that's on the screen, it is raining, so it would make it maybe a little slipperier. Both the Mesa and Sand King have off-road tires on right now. If you do put other tires on, like sports or maybe like SUV tires, I do believe it makes a little difference with climbing and stuff, and maybe overall speed. The Sand King obviously is bigger and heavier, so it's harder to get up hills and stuff, but I managed to do that. So hope you all like the comparison of the Mesa, and let me know what you guys think. Bye.